Hi everyone, welcome to this new topic. Larynx is the organ of voice extending from root of tongue to trachea and lies opposite to C3 to C6. Distance between teeth and vocal cords is 12 to 15 centimeters and distance between vocal cords to carina is 10 to 15 centimeters. It consists of three paid cartilages, namely arytenoid, corniculate and cuneiform, and three unpaid cartilages, namely thyroid, cricoid, and epiglottis. The glottis is the narrowest part in adults, while subglottis is the narrowest part in children up to the age of 6 years. As subglottis is the narrowest part, the cuff of endotracheal tube can cause subglottic edema and stenosis. Therefore, the traditional approach had been not to use cuffed tube in children. However, this approach is not followed in current day practice. Now supply. All muscles of larynx are supplied by recurrent laryngeal nerve except cricothyroid, which is supplied by external branch of superior laryngeal nerve. Sensory supply. Up to vocal cords by internal branch of superior laryngeal nerve and below vocal cords by recurrent laryngeal nerve. Arterial supply by laryngeal nerve branches of superior and inferior thyroid arteries. Trachea. The length of trachea is 10 to 12 centimeters. It starts from cricoid ring, that is C6, and ends at carina, T5. Anteriorly, carina corresponds to second costal cartilage at the junction of manubrium with sternal body. It is also called as angula of Lewis. It consists of 16 to 20 incomplete rings. They are C-shaped and the diameter of trachea is 1.2 centimeters. Bronchial tree. At carina, trachea divides into right and left main bronchus. Distance of carina from upper incisors is 28 to 30 centimeters. Furtherly, right main bronchus divides into right upper, middle and lower lobe bronchus and left main bronchus into left upper and lower lobe bronchus. Right upper lobe bronchus divides into apical posterior and anterior segment bronchi. Right middle lobe bronchus divides into lateral and medial segment bronchi. Right lower lobe bronchus divides into apical medial basal, anterior basal, lateral basal and posterior basal segment bronchi. Left upper lobe bronchus divides into apical anterior and posterior segment bronchi. Left upper lobe bronchus divides into apical anterior and posterior segment bronchi. Left upper lobe bronchus also gives rise to lingular bronchus, which is further subdivided into superior and inferior segment bronchi. Left lower lobe bronchus divides into apical anterior basal, posterior basal and lateral basal segment bronchi. Segmental bronchi along with lung parenchyma constitutes bronchopulmonary segments which are 10 in number on right side. These segmental bronchi further divide and redivide till terminal bronchioles. Further, these terminal bronchioles lose their cartilage to form respiratory bronchiole, which with alveolar duct and alveolar sac forms the respiratory unit. It is at this alveolar capillary membrane where gaseous exchange takes place. The thickness of alveolar capillary membrane is 0.3 mm. Total number of alveoli is 300 million with surface area of 70 meter square. Alveolar epithelium has type 1 and type 2 cells. Type 2 cells secrete surfactant. Due to shorter, wider and less acute angle, chances of endotracheal tube to be positioned on right side are more. In children, the angle of both right and left bronchus is same that is 55 degrees up to the age of 3 years. So that's it for now. Let's connect on the next video. Stay tuned.